We've been talking a lot about front-facing cameras on smartphones. All these various implementations, the hole punch. I just finished shooting a video on the OnePlus 7 Pro, the new almond, the fancy almond color. I mean, I like almonds, but here's the thing. No one has the perfect implementation yet, right? There is a drawback to each one. At first, you had these giant notches. Everybody, I mean, that was a huge fiasco. Well, some people didn't mind. Some people just got on with life. Other people, no way, no chance. I'm not going to do it. I'm not using a device. I'm not using a phone with a giant notch like that. I'm not going to do it. So you had the smaller notches come along, right? The little teardrop looking things. Then you had the hole punch that Samsung brought and sold a boatload of Galaxy S10s. And of course, now we're in the era of the motorized pop-up camera. That's the 7 Pro thing I'm dealing with. I said in the video upstairs on Unbox Therapy, I don't really care that much because I don't use the front-facing camera, so I'll take the motor, even with the potential drawbacks. Like I said, nothing's been perfect to this point, right? The criticism there, moving parts. I don't want these moving parts, man. Face unlock. Am I popping that thing up every 2 seconds? I don't know. I hear you. I hear your criticism. The world's first under-display phone camera is coming June 26th. All right, so you can all just chill. It's over, right? The game is over. We talked about this. We saw an early version of this, but now it's got a date on it. It's actually closer than people expected. And apparently, it's not going to have any of the expected drawbacks. Like, people at first were like, well, the camera quality is going to suffer because it's like underneath the display. Apparently, that's not the case. So Oppo, they're the company, it looks like, that's going to bring it first. They brought the motorized camera, right? I guess that was Vivo, technically, same brand. Now they're bringing, wait, was Vivo first? That was the Apex. Yeah. They did it first with that prototype. Now they're going to be the first to bring the under display, which is the optimal, ultimate end game for front-facing cameras and hidden cameras in general. You see what's going to happen now, Jack? Is every screen you're looking at, you're going to have to wonder, because the technology exists now, is there a camera staring back at you that you can't see? See, it's going to be in your television. It's going to be in the mall when you're traveling around doing your shopping. It's going to be in the public bathroom.
Yeah, that's not good.
I could sense a guy like you wouldn't like something like that. Could make you nervous.
On the bright side, I feel like no one's going to get away with anything
ever again.
You know?
This technology, honestly, it opens up, and of course, in the most immediate sense, it saves your smartphone from having a notch on it or a motorized camera. But long term, it's really interesting tech because it means that all displays become cameras. And like Jack says, all of a sudden everyone's going to behave, fall in line. You'll never know what you're looking at. Every display's looking back at you. You're looking at the displays looking back at you. Well, you can imagine a creepy Black Mirror type of scenario in which all the TVs in people's houses are watching them watch what they watch. And then like analyzing the micro movements in the muscles in the face for some next generation type of retention metrics where they're like, oh, I saw his eye muscle twitched when this happened in the thing, so give him more of that.
That means he liked that.
And then when you're a little scared, they know because you're being analyzed and mapped and tracked. So yeah, we can go to creepy route. But in the meantime, it's all fun and games. June 26th, MWC Shanghai, we could be done with notches forever. Now the argument goes out the window with the exception of the advanced face unlock Google's going to be doing in the next Pixel. I said that in my Pixel 4 rumor metal slab type of video. That seems to be the indication. They're going to go the iPhone route with a more advanced face unlock instead of the elimination of the bezel completely. I'm not sure it's a good move. The fingerprint functions and you get more display this way. Screen to body ratio, as we've talked about before. I think this is the ultimate implementation for most people. Now, I should let you know that it remains to be seen if Oppo is going to be showcasing a commercially available product on June 26th or if they're going to be showcasing a prototype. That's possible as well. Based on the artwork here, I'd say it's got to be real close. If it's not commercially available, I think it's going to have to be commercially available very soon. And like, if we're just basing it on track record, they've been pretty quick from showcasing even a concept phone to an eventual phone. Like, I was blown away when I finally got the real version of the Apex, which was the NEX, I believe it was called. And it was like shortly after they had showcased the original version. So right now, Jack is showing off in a video here because he's doing such an amazing job of Willie Doo's job. In fact, Willie Doo, watching this, is going to be a bit nervous, in fact, watching you pull up this clip right now, because it was just the timing of it. It was very smooth. You didn't even say anything. You just brought the clip up. So Willie Doo, he was relaxing at the cottage up until this point in the show.
I could see him doing this, no problem. So
No, I don't know about that. We're going to have to wait and see. We're going to see. Maybe the audience can tell us if Willie Doo is capable of that. Anyway, Jack is showcasing this in-display technology. I'm not sure if this is the Oppo one or the Xiaomi one. They're both working on it, and there's a race. It's like every single one of these technological innovations results in some kind of race, which is healthy and pushes things forward, right? Like, that's competition. It's a beautiful thing. So Xiaomi's going to have theirs soon, but Oppo has a date. So they're likely going to beat them to the punch June 26th. Or who knows? Maybe Xiaomi's going to move everything up, and then June 26th, they're doing it as well. And we're going to have physical products with these things. You know I'm going to have it first. I'm going to have it as soon as I possibly can so I can showcase it. We can do the beard hair test, you know, underneath the in-display front-facing camera. What a time to be alive, Jack. Some people get upset with me if I don't get around to that. So, 2019, Toronto Raptors are champs. In-display camera staring back at you, micro movements in your muscles. Who knows what you're into?
scary times.
That's right.